Hey, what's going on, guys? So, ignore the background. I usually don't do my videos here, but I'm at work, and I actually uploaded a video. But since I used a little bit of NFL's, well, I can't even say a little bit. I used a lot of NFL footage in my video. They blocked my video, so now I gotta do another one. And my other video was like 20-some minutes long, so that took a lot of I wouldn't say a lot of editing, but it took a lot out of my day last night. I recorded probably like at 1 in the morning. I didn't finish messing around with it till maybe like 3. So maybe say it took 2 hours out of my life. But man, we're back at it today, man. I just want to give you guys my thoughts on the game as a whole, man. It was a great game. Not the greatest game I've seen. I think the greatest Superbowl I've seen. At least had me sweating. Even the Broncos, I'm a Broncos fan. That Super Bowl against the Panthers didn't even have me sweating like that. I was real confident that we beat them. But that Patriots and Giants Super Bowl with the David Tyree catch. Now that one, I was actually on the edge and sweating like, yo, I don't know what's gonna happen. This is crazy. But no, this wasn't one of those games. But a great game from both sides. This was an offensive shootout. There was really no defense being played here. There was only one punt between the two teams, so these guys were going for it, and they were going to leave everything on the field. So, like, you know, the final score, Eagles won 41-33. Now let's just take a look at some of the stats, man. A lot of people are praising Tom Brady, man. He had 500 yards, rightfully so. He should get some of that. He should get a lot of credit for this game even being close. The Patriots defense failed him, but he had a huge turnover. Let's get on Nick Foles, though. Where's my goddamn stats, man? Where's Nick Foles' numbers at? Nick Foles, though, I'm looking for it right now. I don't think they put... Oh, okay, why would they put, I'm looking at the papers right now, why would they put the rushing before the passing? But Nick Foles went 28 for 43, 373 yards, had a 106 passer rating. I think his QBR was like 88.9 or something like that, which was actually higher than Brady's, and he threw an interception. So Brady went 28 for 48, that's just under 60% for 505, 3 TDs, no intos. He played great throughout the game. A few mishaps from the Patriots, like the missed extra point, the missed field goal, definitely changed things around. The Eagles, man, I gotta give it up to Doug Peterson, hell of a coach, man. I actually saw where he was rated in the Coach of the Year, and I think he came out 5th place or something like that. So that's kind of crazy for a guy that had the best record in the NFC, and his he missed his QB for like the last 3-4 games. So. And they made it to the Super Bowl. I mean, it's only for the regular season. I understand Sean McVay turned that Rams team around, but incredible job by Peterson. So gotta give some praise there. But like I said, man, not a lot of defense from both teams here. Both the Eagles corners really struggled, man. I feel like there was no reason that Chris Hogan should ever have 100 yards on you, especially for that Eagles defense, man. They've been a top 5 defense this season. Gronk is Gronk, so I don't really care, man. He had 9 for 116, 2 TDs. That's regular Gronk, man. He's going to go down as the top 5 tight end of all time, arguably top 3. I'm not sure I will put him above Tony Gonzalez yet, but Gronk is special, so gotta give him some love there. Let me get a sip of this water, man. Brandon Cooks left the game early in the first quarter. He got hit by Malcolm Jenkins. He caught the ball. He's running one way. He didn't see him coming from his left. He tried to cut back left. Boom! Hit him, and I think he left with a concussion or something like that. He was out for the game. So Brady was down to 3 wide receivers for most of the game after the first quarter. So for him to get 500 passing yards with these guys, man, that's pretty special. He was just on the money for the most part. He did have a few bad throws in the first half of the game, but the second half he was lights out. He had 100 passing yards in the fourth quarter alone, man. So let's let you know he still has that clutch gene. He's pulled it out plenty of times. So that was that for Brady, but he did have that huge fumble which ultimately was the deciding factor in the game, because after he fumbled the ball, the Eagles picked it up. They ran 3 times, got the field goal. They went up 8, and now the pressure's on. Now, even with them being down 8, I still was not comfortable. I still wasn't set on the Eagles winning, man. I'm like, I gotta see it to believe it, man. You just don't want to count Brady out. But these guys had one last chance at a Hail Mary, and then it just fell short, man. But a lot of people are complaining that I think it was Chris Hogan. He on the Hail Mary attempt, he got hit like 12 yards down the field. Like one of the Eagles DBs just came and hit him and just threw him off his route, and that would have gave him another chance for the Hail Mary since they didn't complete it. I didn't see any pass interference on the Hail Mary on Gronk or anything like some people are saying they did. But let's just talk about this as well. The refs, man, a lot of people are killing them, but you got to give some of the blame to New York now. The two TD catches by the Eagles, one by Corey Clement and one by Zach Ertz. So Zach Ertz, we're going to talk about the Zach Ertz one. The Zach Ertz one was clearly, like, if you have a problem with that, that was clearly a touchdown. He caught the ball at the 5-yard line. He took 2 steps. You might even argue, debated 3, but the third one looked like he started to dive, so you can't really tell if that was an in-between, if that was a dive, or if he was diving off the second one, or if he took that official 3rd step. So he was leaning back. He scored a touchdown. A lot of people trying to compare that to the Jesse James one. But in my opinion, that's not comparable. Jesse James and Jesse James catch, it was all one motion. He tried to catch the ball and reach in the same motion. He didn't take any steps. He maybe had his knee on the floor for like half a second and reached out, and the ball hit the floor, and the floor dislodged the ball from out his hands. So that was totally 2 separate different type of plays. So you can't compare those. And then the Corey Clement one, the more I look at it, I'm starting to think it was a catch. Now, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you know that I was tweeting crazy during the game. At first, I said, okay, you guys know I hate the Patriots, but that's an incomplete pass. When I first saw it, I think I saw it like 3 times. But the more times that I look at it, I'm not sure he bobbled the ball. Now, he didn't, he had it maybe if you guys can see, he probably had the ball right here, right? He had possession of it maybe halfway down his arm. But by the time he actually finished and hit the floor, the ball was more by his more on his elbow. But did he actually bobble the ball? Now, if you look at it, I'm not sure he actually bobbled the ball. I watched it at least 10 more times. So, I'm not mad at that call. I'm not mad at that catch standing. Maybe if they would have called it incomplete, they would have kept it as incomplete. But since they called it a catch, they didn't want to overturn it. When it's not conclusive that he actually bobbled the ball did move, but did he actually bobble it? Did his hands ever leave the ball completely? No, I don't think so. So I'm not mad at that call. And then what was the other ones? There was a few other stories from this game. The gutsy Doug Peterson, man, some gutsy play calling, man. He went for it twice on 4th down. He got both of those. Now I want to see Nick Foles, man. We gotta give him some credit. He was the Super Bowl MVP. Let's take a look at his 3rd down passing attempts. His 3rd down, total first downs on 3rd down. Let's see his 3rd down efficiency. Looking for that right here, man. What about the Eagles on 3rd down? They completed 10. They were 10. They completed 10. He completed 10 out of 16 passes on 3rd down for 63%. 4th down, 2 for 2. That's when they got the huge first down to Zach Ertz, and then another one for the touchdown to Nick Foles. So you got to give them credit there. Brady 5 for 10, and then 4th down, 1 for 2. So these guys. That just shows you, man. Nick Foles, he's on his game, man. 10 for 16. That's clutch. And it's in the biggest game of his life. Clutch. 28 for 43. 373 yards. 3 TDs. Clutch, man. 4 TDs total. Clutch. So, great game by both teams. Good game nonetheless. But those are my thoughts on the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary. I probably would have turned up a little bit and spewed a lot of Brady hate, but I'm at work. I don't want anybody to be looking at me crazy when they walk past the computer room or something. So that's about it. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment in the section below. Give it a thumbs up, even though I still don't know what that does for the video. But appreciate all the love and feedback. I'm out.